Hi and welcome everyone. I'm going to blow your minds today. Blow it away. Blow it right out of the ballpark. When you see the surface of the city that I've been trying to clarify for the last year, just wait and see. These are structures on the bottom. They're white. Coming up to the crater, the flat crater that you all know of, right? The city here. But now we're going to go see this in a different kind of detail. There's also X-ray. Take a look at this. Ta-da! You're looking at the surface of the moon. You're looking at structures. Do you see the pipes? No one's going to tell me that there's not something down there. Chromatic aberration, my ass. Have you seen this? Do you see what's on the surface? And this, my friends, is in one crater. There it is, top left. It's there. Irrefutably there. No one can say a bloody word against this. This is absolutely mesmerizing. Look what we're looking at. Look what I clarified. A structure on the surface of the moon. At the bottom, the big white circle that you're seeing, I'll show you later. Look at this. See that? These are massive bases, and this is what I'm going to be focusing on, one of my focuses, with the big telescope. We're going to go right into the city. Day one, the minute the moon's out, I'm going to smack my zoom there. I'm going to go all the way up ridiculously on my telescope without having any experience. I'm going to get you guys the most amazing shot of this city. There's the magnifying glass on the bottom. That's what I was taking a picture of inside of the magnifying glass. And I'm looking all around the magnifying glass with the plastic, and I'm saying, what the heck? There they are, the city that I've been trying to clarify, that I have clarified, but now I clarified even better. More structures going downwards. Look at this. It's absolutely amazing. Wall structures. It goes down different levels. There's pipes. There's what looks like an actual orangey sort of pipe to the left there that goes up all squiggly all the way to the back. It looks, yeah, it sort of looks like you could say it looks company-like, industrial-like. It also looks ancient. It looks alien. I mean, it could be recent, it could be old, but I'll tell you what, they're lit up. Now I want you to look very closely. There's the tunnel going up and down there, and all the surrounding structures. My loops at the bottom, that big circle you see is not part of the photo. It's hiding it actually. And look at the box there. It comes all the way down here. These are new structuring, new structures and forms. So whether it be housing, lodging, or just forms, it's still there. Look to the left. Force your eyes. It's not that hard to see. You'll see two pipe or tunnel structures, one beside the other, coming out of the ground and going over top of another object. There are many, many details on the surface of the moon that we're not seeing. And when we get close like this, it's very overwhelming for many, and most don't believe it.
Now that I've added color for the first time in this photo, because everything that is a city or a structure is now purple, and you can see it. Do you see how often I just realized that the pyramid that everyone posts on the moon, or look, some say it's a ship, and look at the teeth at the back. See, like a ship? No, it's a shadow of this massive wall, and look, there are columns at the back. Entrance right there, very clearly. Entrance there. Here's another base down there. Inside, crater, another crater here. Coming down all the way. This is beautiful. It's clear proof. It's absolutely magnificent. The only part here is my magnifying glass, and you know what the worst of it is? The magnifying glass is down there. This is the plastic that is around my magnifying glass that we're seeing the city through on the surface of the moon of the picture. Incredible. Look at that. It's there.
Now I'm going to show you guys something. You see that white patch? It's not white, very reflective. Look what's inside of it. In front of the beautiful wall and city and forms or mechanical or housing or whatever it may be that I found, look what's inside. We're seeing detailed structuring in the surface, on the surfaces of these white platform-like massive objects that are miles and miles across, sometimes at times hundreds of miles across. They seem to be lit up for the reason, could be many reasons. Either the color is so emanating and bright activity and everything, the camera and our eyes cannot see color in space. And look up the reasons why, and it will tell you a lot of things. Here's the thing, guys. This is an X-ray. We're not looking at pixels on the surface. Look what they're doing. Look how they're forming the surface. Look why people are thinking they're bloody pixels. These pipes go to squares. Whether it be a mechanism or not, I assure you, there are many Lego-like buildings on the surface of the moon. I've come to the conclusion that I was sick of everyone saying pixelation, chromatic aberration. So look, I looked it up, right? Because I'm not trying to stump anyone, and nor am I trying to stump myself to pass off for a goon. So by looking this up, I realized that no, it's not chromatic aberration. I'm taking beautiful, clear, close photos that no matter how I change them, these lines appear, but I'm changing the wavelength, the algorithm. I'm playing with the electromagnetic spectrum. It's not a joke. Try it yourselves. Experiment, and you will see plentiful, many structures come up in your photos. The surface of the moon, it looks like fencing, guys. It looks like wiring mesh. Yes, it does look like pixelation. It's not. I have a good enough telescope and a great camera that's on the verge. But anyways, it works super well while it lasted. I've done this for a year with the camera, and it takes great, magnificent photos. Uh, you know, this is the proof of the surface. We have to come to understand that the cameras are thrown off with the color on the surface. We can't see the color due to the different wavelength, so we're getting back bright phosphorescent lights, we're getting back gray patches, we're getting back greens, blues. This is normal, and science proved this, and it's written in every document that talks about wavelength science. Let's talk seriously about chromatic aberration. It doesn't have all these different heights and levels and different sizes. It's symmetrical and like a graph. It goes in the same directions. Chromatic aberration has certain shapes and forms that remain always the same. And of course, if you understand that a photo is made up with thousands of little pixels, and the more pixels there are, well, there's different colors, several colors to each of the little squares, but you can very easily see the difference between the chromatic aberration on a clear photo and when there's a haze or smoke over the surface.